And boys, we've got the radar going, or Snorkel has, the only good thing he's done tonight. And he says that this is the way it's going to be for the entire match. It is pelting down.
Well, I think that our own Warrior did a bit of forward planning, and last time I thought, well, he's going to be down there and press the flesh.
He'll be doing the boundary.
I don't think so.
He is so.
I do not think so.
Hey, I'm in the chair. He's on the boundary.
I heard that he put the foot down because apparently there's a couple of laddies down there last time that maybe took Warrior to task a little bit.
What I find
our very own Troy Luff's going to be doing the boundary.
Your man, Luffy's in.
Luffy's in. But
I'm still here, Luffy.
Just be very careful. Be very careful, though. That was a slip of the tongue. We got on extremely well. But I want to change the topic really quickly because Warrior's got a lot of power now.
Let's go back to you.
Why aren't you doing the boundary line?
Let's talk about you. It's always about you anyway.
No, I don't want to talk about Troy and I just had a little bit of difference in opinion. He was eavesdropping. I might have been.
Car was fun.
I might have been just embellishing it.
Anyway, I'll wrap the Luffy's down there. So, Warrior.
Yeah, why aren't you going down?
You'll be getting coffee all
So
night.
what are you going to do all night?
I normally do.
You get one, and by the time you get here, it's cold.
Well, this venue, Gaz, on a Friday night when it's not raining is very dangerous down there because what I find the Swan supporters in that particular part of the crowd go out for lunch and they go out for dinner.
Yeah.
And
they recognise you?
They have a lot to drink in that little part of the
Do they recognise you, Warrior?
Yeah, they do. I think they've pumped the Warwick Farms up there in the gym. You can handle yourself. Look at them.
Hey, Spud. Hutchy away, of course, like everyone in AFL at the moment. Everyone's away.
Yep.
Had to find someone for the classified and just straight in.
I was shocked.
He walked in the office, he said, I'm on. And I sort of looked at Brent and Rowie, the producer, and we sort of went, oh, jeez, this is pretty strong from the Warrior.
So did you get a call, though, because you sort of... That's your show with Hutchy.
100%.
Yeah, but were you surprised when he just sort of went bang and sat in Hutchy's chair?
We were bouncing around a few ideas. Who might be able to stop in? He just walked in and said, I'm in. What time tonight?
What, suit and tie on already? Makeup on?
Slammed the table. He said, I've got plenty to offer. Put me on. And
I'm led to believe he was even editing throughout the show, saying, cut that, I want to row to this.
Well, you know how television works. You've got to run down. And as the host, you've got to be in control of what's going to air, and you sort of look at people.
You don't want to be thrown.
You can nod and say, okay, you're next, you're next. All of a sudden, the next bit might have been, I don't know, throw to a Jared Ruffhead package. And I was just about, and where I said, and as you can see, Buddy Franklin's struggling, but Jared Ruffhead, boy, hell, has he stepped up. Let's have a look at it now. And you know,
I did have to straighten it up a few times.
I copped that okay. Lloydie, he just sits there, Lord. Maybe his first year.
But he was a little bit peeved of it.
You know who dirtied up.
Caro.
Oh! He's been there since day one, never thrown anything, and Warriors starting to do the ins and outs.
So it was sort of two egos.
Now, but more importantly, that night, you sent me a text.
Yep.
Acting as though you'd seen the show.
Well,
and on that night, we actually pre-recorded it. That's not normally the case.
I had a lot of things on my mind.
And you made out as though you'd already seen me on the show. And you actually referred to specific things I had said. And there could have only been one person who would have alerted you to what I'd said at that point in time, Gary.
Yeah, Rowie.
I was flying out Friday night getting the barramundi bait ready for the trip. And what had happened was I got a few texts from Lone Wolf saying that Warriors got right ahead of things. Like, me style. And make sure that number 3, camera 1 and 5 are all on me. The other 2 for Wolf, Caro and Lloydo down the end, but the 3 main ones on me because I've got the curling wand going beautifully. But the trouble was, when you texted me, I actually text back to everyone, including our Triple M team, at about 8:45, and then I found out the show wasn't on at 10:30. I've looked at you, Warrior, I've seen you ahead of yourself.
I just said to Gaz that night.
Plane, the show was still on. I thought I probably went off the holster there a little bit.
And when I got that text from you, I said, Gaz, there's only one person who could have told Spud this, and you just went bright red.
Yeah, I did. I went red, did I? Warrior.
Yes.
Are you finished?
Well, I was going to ask you a question, which I'm not sure you handled that well when I asked you on Footy Classified.
Give me another one too.
So try and answer it properly this time.
Righto.
Kurt Tippett, Gaz.
Yeah.
Second up.
Get
Second
off
up.
his back with your Warrior.
Well, he's got to
You
perform,
hate-
Gaz.
Oh, the
Goods.
concessions day.
Played one
Goods
game
tonight.
Oh, so you're making excuses already, are
I'm
you?
not.
He's on $1 million, and
He's
you're going to
played-
make excuses because a little bit of rain he can't perform.
Warrior, he's played one game in 28
One.
weeks.
Goods read Mumford out.
Yes.
He's got to perform, Gaz.
What would you think's a pass mark, given that we've had 28 mils in the last 2 minutes?
It doesn't matter. It's raining. It's okay.
Warrior, go and get the coffee
White
and
and
shut
one.
up.
White and one.
Stop
Get out.
avoiding the question.
He's got to be strong and competitive and bring the ball to ground, and he'll do that tonight, Kurt Tippett. Look, it evens up. You finished?
White
You've
and
been
one,
turned
mate.
off,
Out.
Warrior, so nick
Yeah.
off. I tell you what, he's more hang time. You see that? He wanted to go again, and
Created a monster.
Harry turned him off.
You need to have a word to him
I will.
after the game and on the flight up to the Gold
I
Coast
think
tomorrow.
in the bar tonight when we go sit down.
Well, I'm not talking to him.
That's Troy Luff, of course, who's going to be
He's
doing
still
it.
playing, Gaz. Still playing the age of 43. He played with Paul Roos, and he's now playing with his son.
What?
He's still playing in the Premier Division in the Sydney League.
But he's still there.
Still playing 43. He's still playing. He's still playing, Gary. Yes.
We're going to take a break. The Swans and the
Schwatta.
Blues.
Throw
It's
to the
wet.
end.
It's very wet down there, and it's a big game of footy on a Friday night from the SCG for Cotai. This is the footy preview. Cotai is Australia's most experienced eye company and your partner for every job site to help you get the job done.
Looking forward to the matchup of Tippett. And look, he'll be under pressure. There's no doubting that. Damien Barrett's definitely on his case.
I think Warriors down there sort of just hanging over the fence, giving it to him.
I would have thought. But he'll be on Michael Jamison. And
Get away, Warrior, leave him alone.
he's like he is. He's writing little notes down there. But anyway.